say that correct. Musée de Carnavalet, something like that. It's a French museum that tells the story about like how Paris came to be. It's Paris. Welcome back to Travels and Comida. So, we are actually going to Paris on a solo trip. Josh had to stay home and move us, like move apartments, and had to do some work with his clients too, so he couldn't come with me on this trip. So, tag along so you see my adventures in Paris on a solo trip. That was my first trip traveling with Air France. I never traveled with them before. I usually stick to the ones that I know. And it was a very interesting experience. They gave me like the refreshing wet towel at first, and I thought it was a Biscoff for, so used to it. And then the food was also really like good. It was not, it's economy class, so you cannot expect much, but the breakfast was good. The only problem with this was it shaked a lot, so I was pretty nervous during the entire flight. It was like 7.5 hours flying, and I am not, like, I am a very nervous flyer, especially if I'm traveling by myself. In all honesty, the my favorite part of the flight was when we landed, because I was like, oof, I'm safe. I'm not I'm not gonna be shaking here for another 2 hours and looking at the monitor, checking where I am, and still being in the middle of the ocean. Well, so after traveling almost all day yesterday, and from Chicago to Paris, it was a direct flight. I got here, and then I was really exhausted because you could only get in at the Airbnb at 3 p.m. I got in at 2, but I was exhausted of pushing my bag. And if you've ever been to Paris and stayed in an Airbnb, you know that the buildings here are very, they're small, right? Because they're old buildings, they're not new, they're not modern, they're old, and which is what is characteristic from the city. It's great. Snow. I really like that. But that, counting with the fact that I had to go 3 floors up with my suitcase after traveling for like 12, 13 hours and waiting another 4 hours to get into the Airbnb, I was gone. So I was like, today I'm not going to do anything. Today I'm just going to let the day go by. And I did my favorite thing, which is go to the supermarket. So I got some stuff for dinner. I got this, and mind you, you say, oh, you come to Paris to eat at this. Yeah, I like to try it out, different things, and I didn't want to spend the money today. So I was like, I'm gonna just stay in and just, I saw the girl at the supermarket getting that, so we'll see. And got some Coca-Cola, I got some stuff. I'm gonna eat now. It looks, I don't know if you can see it, but I'll film it. I already mixed it, but it's just some steak with some potatoes and sauce and Mr. Boof sauce pour. I think it's good. It cost like €4. It's probably prime, but I'll try it out and let you know. This is not your regular travel guide to Paris that I'm gonna show you where to go and where to eat or where to. It's more of a walking tour per se, so you can just see the city as it is, walk around, and just have a good time. From Paris. I am completely lost right now and I don't care because I am just walking around through this small streets over here, small passages, and I think I got to the second arrondissement now, so I'm not quite sure, but I'm gonna look for a place to have a coffee. And Josh is not here on this trip with me. I will explain to you in a little bit. He's at home working, so I came by myself so I could have some fun. And I'm gonna find something to eat right now, and then I will show you some good food for today. I am basically on the same spot I was earlier, so but we'll see what's gonna happen. And then I'm walking to the Seine River now. I'm just gonna sit down there for a little. There's so many beautiful coffee shops over here, so many nice places. So, hi, let's go. One thing that I've noticed too in this area is that there are a lot of diversity, right? There are a lot of different cuisines and a lot of different food for you to try it out. So over there in that block, you have the Italian, you have the African, you have probably what else? Thai, and you have all this different food. See, Mexican. And it's pretty cool because you have so much to see and so much to do. Like for travels and comida is usually like our thing. So, but since Josh is not here, I'm not going to these places. Maybe next time when I come back with him, we're gonna explore the city in the right way. Had a whole day planned for like the whole day today, and guess what happened? I was at the coffee shop and I pulled a muscle for I don't know, because I think I was carrying the bags yesterday and it was really heavy, so I didn't notice, like when you have like when you're in a like to go mode, and then you see, like you don't notice like what are you doing or which muscles are you pulling. So today I was just at the coffee shop, just chilling, taking care of my life, and suddenly I had like this huge, like this muscle pain in my neck. And I know that because I know what it is, thank goodness, because Josh is a chiropractor, so I'm constantly learning about that stuff. And I was also with him during the 4.5 years of chiropractic school, so I know where the pain goes and where the pain like so I know how to add in the pain. And I went back to the Airbnb. I took a medication, which I usually don't, but since he's not here with me, I got the medication. I put the salompas, the heating pad, and took a few minutes, and then I was out again. So we'll see what the day's gonna bring. I already passed at the pharmacy and I got some stuff for later. Hopefully it will be a good day. Hopefully. We will wait and see. So I'm here to eat some food right now, close to the Airbnb, and I had a very adventurous day today. And I was like, the day keeps giving. So now it's like almost 3 p.m. and I finally decided to eat. And I'm like, let's see. I just got some ramen noodles, ramen. I will see how good it is. I saw the line here on this place yesterday and it was pretty good. So let's see if it stands up to the hype. I'll let you know when the food gets here. It just got here. It was literally 30 seconds. So I also got myself a beer. Cheers. Delicious. You know what? I lost my dad in November. I bought these tickets in December, a week after. So I put my request at work early January. And early March, they told me I couldn't be here because they didn't approve my PTO. So guess what? I came to Paris. I will figure out when I come back. Life is the way it is. I'm not crying, I'm not sad, well, I cried a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. But that's what it is. Life is too short for you to not come to Paris. Just saying that. So here on the top of the Galerie Lafayette, you can see the Eiffel Tower. Let me show you. See if I can. I will. Opera right there. And then if you turn like this way, there you go. It's a lot of people here right now, so I'll come back later for the tower light up. It's gonna light up when the sun comes down, so I'll come back in an hour or so. This is my studio here in Paris. It's called Le Marais. And it's all well equipped. I bought some stuff. So some fridge, freezer, and they set up the table here. When I got here, everything was very nice and clean. They have the TV, but the TV is all, of course, in French, and I have my iPad so I can watch some Netflix. And then look how beautiful. See? This is my bed.
Look, I'm thinking of going back to college. Someone's dropped out of business studies and they can take me. What about toddlers?
And this is the bathroom. It's very small.
Yes. I don't have Patrick. I don't think I'm ever gonna have
It took me a good, 15 minutes to figure the shower out, but I was like, that works. And this is a hair dryer. Watch. A hair dryer. So one small detail when you're traveling by yourself, what I like to have is this door stopper over here. It doesn't take much space on my bag and it just makes me feel a little bit safer. So the next day I went to this boulangerie right in front of the Airbnb, and they have like great delicious pastry as expected, and this very cozy atmosphere. I really liked it, and it's literally in front of it. Definitely recommend it. It's really good. So the Museum Carnavalet, I don't know if I pronounced this right, pardon my French. It's a museum dedicated to the history of Paris, and it occupies two neighboring mansions, the Hotel Carnavalet and the former Hotel Le Petit de Saint-Fargeau. Again, pardon my French. And it's a free museum, then you can just walk around and just learn about the history of the city, and then you can just spend some time over there. I believe they have a coffee shop over there too. You can put your belongings in a locker if you don't want to carry anything with you, and they also have the translation, like if you wanna hear. So this morning it was raining, like the very annoying rain that it's not raining, but it's just kind of like, it's just to disturb you. So I decided to go to the, I don't know if I'm going to say that correct, Musée Carnavalet or something like that. It's a French museum that tells the story about like how Paris came to be. It's Paris Museum, like how the story came, and how did they build the city and all the important figures. It's super cool and it's free, so it's a great thing to do on a rainy day. I just spent 2 hours there and I really liked it. So here's some information of history, everything, and they have everything in English too, so you won't get lost. And then it's free, so all that is the museum, which used to be impressive. The streets are very narrow over here, so very narrow, so you can see. I don't know how they do it. I really don't. Those F-250 Americans could never. They could never drive. They could never drive because their truck will not fit in here. They will be like so neurotic. I like it. I think it's gorgeous. I think it's so cute. I think it looks like a village, like a small village, but it's a huge city. So, all right. So, just walking around here. I'm gonna go back to the Airbnb now. I don't know what's going on. My phone keeps like losing signal. And I'm gonna drop the umbrella off. Anyway, So these days here being very good, but at the same time I'm just hurting because I hurt my back yesterday, well the day before, and then yesterday it was a pulled muscle. No, it keeps stopping. I don't know why. And me and my salompas. So I think it's right here. You can. I don't know if you can see it. There's a salompas, and just hurts real bad. And I like to say that I'm more kinked than an IKEA table that it was put together for the third time because it's like it's so bad. It's so. All right, I'll keep walking. I'm gonna go find some food. Right now it's about 3 p.m. So I believe the restaurants are having some type of lunch deal right now. So I put a hat because my hair is looking treacherous, just looking so bad. So I think it's the water. I like to use that excuse every time. So I'm like, yeah, I don't, no. And if it rains, I can just, keep it up like this. So we'll see. So I'm walking. I will show you the way over there. I found this restaurant that this Brazilian tour guide talked about on TikTok. So let's see if it's a good deal. So I just ate at the restaurant over there, and I was really hungry. I couldn't find the restaurant that the lady told me to. For the life of me, my internet's not working, and, and nothing's working. In this trip, nothing's working. I don't know why. It's like, if I tell you how many things happened with me before I actually go to London, it's just it's insane. Ooh. Boulangerie? Okay. I'm a second. So, I will explain to you. I'm gonna go to this empty street over here. So, I'll explain to you what happened. So, people don't pass by me and then I look crazy. Anyway, so I was more waitress, right? So, well, was I quit my job before I come over here. Oh, this is Joanna's. Okay. Alright, so fish and chips. So what happened was I went to this restaurant and to eat some food, and then I got in and he's like, "You want to eat or you want to drink?" And then I was like, "I want to eat." And he's like, "Okay, so sit down over there." And I sat down over there. Next thing I know, the waitress, he brought the whole board for me, like the board. You know what I'm saying? Like the board that was outside, he brought it for me and put it right in front of me, and he said, "Here." And I was like, "What? What do you mean you brought the? What do you mean you brought the the board from outside?" Okay. I mean, if I did this in America, I would send the customers into a frenzy, into a freaking coma. And I will get written up before the check hits the table. That would not be good. But in France, like in Paris, like nobody cares. So you just like do whatever, just have fun, and also, they don't disturb the customer. They let them eat. They absolutely let them eat. And if you need them, call them. Don't. In America, again, every 30 seconds you have to be going by the table, because Americans, if you don't do that, they don't tip. They don't think that you are being helpful. And in America, we rely on tips. So in here, they don't care because they get paid. So we didn't have to beg for money. So anyway, food was great though. Food was absolutely delicious. So just some steak, some potatoes, and some salad. So now I'm gonna head back. Let's see what I'm gonna do. Before heading back to the Airbnb, I had to stop and get some pastries because how dare you not to get pastries every time you pass by a shop. I got the Nutella, the crunch Nutella tartelette, and it was amazing. They have Chinese, they have sushi, they have bubble tea. And let me see if I'm not gonna get hit by a car. So they have like little streets over here, like very tiny. And beauty salon, barber. So tomorrow I'm leaving Paris and I go home with the feeling that this place is everything that Travels and Comida encompasses, right? Is the I don't know how to explain it. Every time I come over here, I just want to eat in every single restaurant and just see in the diversity here. It's like really big, so you get like all kinds of food, all kinds of people like serving immigrants. Like everybody is from somewhere else. It's a big city, so and you can just sit down and have wine and just enjoy it and hang out without any pressure of anything. And the city is always bustling. And I'm gonna plan a better trip this time. It shouldn't take me too long to come back, hopefully. So we'll see.
Gamble.
The chairs are on the table. The floor has been swept. It's closing time and I'm a little tired. It's a long time since I've slept.